I already know the vibes. Today what we're gonna talk about, y'all, is pretty much how I hired a fake lawyer and he ended up scamming me out of $10,000, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, that's why y'all gotta be real careful with, especially when it comes to hiring lawyers and stuff, bro. This is I'm gonna say my fourth lawyer I done went through, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My fourth, yeah. The first lawyer I beat, in trial. My first lawyer I beat, my two fleeing eludings in trial. The second lawyer, he kept trying to, he wasn't doing his job. You feel me? I'm just gonna say it like that. I paid him up front. You know what I'm saying? Which where I made a mistake at in paying a lawyer up front, y'all. And I see why people give these lawyers payments, bro. Because when you pay these lawyers everything up front, it's like they don't want to do their job no more. You feel me? That's like with anybody you pay everything up front. It could be whether it's mechanic work, whether it's housework. That's why you pay people in payments, bro. Because people do not want to do their job, bro. And now I see why. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, my second attorney, I paid him in full. He didn't want to do what he was supposed to do. You feel me? He kept trying to get me this BS plea deal, which I was not taking because they don't have no type of evidence that I ever was fleeing and eluding. You feel me? Just to be straight up, y'all. And the third lawyer, which is now, yeah, it was actually three. Matter of fact, I skipped one. My original lawyer, he ended up becoming a judge. You feel me? I had skipped one, y'all. My original lawyer, the first one, he became a judge, and the second one, I beat trial with the second one about 3 times. The third one, he pretty much I paid him and he didn't want to do his job and he withdrew off my case. You feel me? He withdrew off my case when he was paid in full. Came up with a BS excuse in front of the judge, and the judge granted his withdrawal motion. You feel me? That's how that happened. Because to tell you the truth, I felt some type of way because I paid you, bro, to go to trial and do what you were supposed to do to get this case thrown out or go to trial. Because it's clearly not a case. You feel me? And he pretty much charged me to go to trial and wanted me to take a BS plea deal, which was not worth it. And I'm not stupid, y'all. I know every charge have an element that they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. You feel me? And I know they cannot prove any elements in this case whatsoever. So he had understanding that I want to go to trial. You feel me? And he sat there and kind of he just took the money to go to trial and try to make me take a plea deal. And I wasn't going for it. So I was like, yo, so why did I pay you to go to trial? You feel me? Why I paid you to go to trial to take a plea deal? It don't make sense. And you barely did any work. So yeah, y'all, the fourth lawyer, which is the one right here that I'm going to show y'all in this video that I'm going to tap in and show y'all the BS this guy taught. He's out of all of them, he's the worst attorney I've ever had. He's the worst attorney I've ever had. You feel me? Like, bro, one thing I can tell you, that the only thing he was good at was pretty much store running. Because while I was in jail, he definitely snuck me in a couple of honey buns and stuff and snacks and stuff. That's the only thing he was good at. But the thing about it is, I paid $10,000 for you to bring me a honey bun. I could buy, if that's the case, I could buy about what, 10,000 honey buns. So it's like he kind of charged me $10,000 for a honey bun, bro. At the end of the day, you feel me? So yeah, what his problem is, he pretty much say the same thing. You feel me? I had understanding I thought he had understanding with me when I first hired him, but at the end of it all, y'all, this guy, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of lawyers be the same, bro. They'll sit there and promise you things. Oh yeah, I get your case dismissed. This is not a case at all. This case not nothing. This is a cake and a walk. Then they'll turn around and you feel me? Don't keep their word. They won't keep their word. It's like they play games. They play manipulative games, bro. And I don't got time for it. You feel me, y'all? But yeah, pretty much this guy, he sat there while I was in jail for 8 months straight. He sold me dreams throughout that whole 8 months. Talking about he gonna get the case thrown out. He gonna, this case not nothing. The police is harassing me. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when you hire attorneys and lawyers that's the same color as you, y'all, they be the worst ones. You feel me? I'd rather go with a different kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, y'all tap into the video real quick, then you feel me? I'm gonna tap back in and give y'all my opinion, and we're gonna go from there, man. Y'all, here go the video. Another thing I'm really trying to put together is like, why did they turn off their body cameras when they went inside the shop? That's a violation. That's another violation, AJ.
Well, so see, it's not a violation against your constitution, right? It's a violation against their policy, which is again another thing. The reason why I wanted to get the policy to figure out what's going on.
And not to bring up anything, but my previous attorney,
yeah,
he pretty much what he did at trial was that he printed up the policy, and he presented that at trial.
Oh, he put it on like a poster board.
He presented it, printed it out on a regular printout, and read it to the jury, and showed the judge it. And
clear the air, because I feel like there is I feel like there's some hostility between the both of us, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like I said, we've had conversations long before this, and
right,
issues and stuff like that. So, and I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. I'm not saying you're perfect. I mean, saying like just come to terms of like, I guess, how things are being handled. And like, I understand your frustrations and concerns, but like at the same time, like everything that I've done like up until this point was basically to help you. I've done nothing to try to hurt your case or anything like that. I've only done what I think would help us. Like for example, like the other day you mentioned, like I needed your permission to go get the IA report. They have a habit of not using their body cams. Like all that is done to place reasonable doubt in your case. That's all you need. It's not about, because remember, the state has the burden to prove that you did everything beyond a reasonable doubt. Anything that I've done has led to, okay, let's raise reasonable doubt in that. And so, kind of like when you said that, I'm just like, man, I don't, like I said, I don't know what I did to kind of deserve that. Because I'm be honest with you, like I'm gonna be straight with you. I really thought about withdrawing from the case, but instead of doing that, I said I want to speak with you. That's why I said let's do it in person. You said you couldn't do it. I also want to do video chat because I feel like we need to clear this up, because like you said, I'm no cop out. That would have been a cop out just filing and not even talking to you about it. But I don't want to do that. I want to fight this thing through to the end. And I just need you to kind of like get on board with, I guess going forward. Like I said, I have no problem with filing the speedy trial motion. I just want to know when we file it, we need to have a game plan. As far as, because I know I mentioned to you, like, oh, we're not calling any witnesses. And I'm like, well, I mean, we need to talk about it, because like I said, we may need a character witness, because they might try to label you as, they say, you the kingpin or Broward for motorbikes. Like, we're gonna probably need a character witness to kind of like, that's not who he is. So that's when I would say we need a strategy, because like once I file it, it's most likely we're gonna have to be brought to trial within like 2 or 3 weeks.
Correct, because you understand, like, I've been through this, about 4 different times though, right? As we explained before, this is not my first rodeo, so it's like I kind of already know how everything go with this process. Mm-hmm. So that's what I meant when I was talking to you, when I was sending you those messages. I was telling you, like, I already kind of know how everything plays out, like with this process and everything in the games they play. I've been to trial 3-4 different times, AJ. So that's what I was trying to explain to you. Like, it's like they're playing this game over something they don't have, bro. And that's why I was saying, even with the depots and the witnesses, like it's really no witnesses and depositions even needed for this case, bro. Like this is a very like weak case, bro.
And I
very weak.
And like the the only person who would really depose is Silas. Because remember, you and Michelle told me, you was like, look, check out the times. They keep changing times. Like, we need to lock him down into certain statements so when he get to trial, it's not like, oh, okay, oh, this is the time I said, but in your report you said this. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I totally get what you're saying, but and like I said, we don't have to do depositions. I mean, if you just want to go straight into, straight in a trial, like I said, we can do that. Like I said,
because I'm not trying to sit here and make sit here and make you like feel no type of way or feel bad or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just I'm not trying to like be no a-hole or anything at all. You know that. I was just saying like I didn't like. I already know how this game go with them, bro. Like I've been through this too many times. Like I already know how this game go. And even with the previous trials I went through, we didn't even have to take depositions on those cases because of the weakness of it. They just it's he say she say thing. But matter of fact, it was one we actually it was one we took depositions on. It was one we took depositions on, and that was the one with the video that I talked to you about. And we took a depo on, I believe it was two different officers. But the other ones that's similar to this case, where they just saying, "Oh, we seen him, fleeing and looting, but we don't have no body cam footage." Like, bro, like those the cases that we didn't. It wasn't even relevant to take a, deposition on that case because it's just a he say she say. Like they don't have no proof. And the jurors like. They be want to see proof of an actual crime taking place, especially one of this nature. Y'all saying y'all see somebody riding a dirt bike, bro? Like that's a crazy charge to try to charge somebody with a felony like that and don't have no proof, just pointing a finger at somebody.
But remember the thing I was telling you about circumstantial evidence?
Correct.
Like they can build a reasonable doubt based off circumstantial evidence. Like, say, for instance, they got the GPS. They combine that with the officer testimony. And depending on the jury, they can be like, okay, maybe that is enough. And me personally, I don't want to take that chance. Like I said, we can go through the jury selection and, pick out if you got a family member that got a cop. We don't want you on this jury. Do you know anybody that's a cop? We don't want you in the jury. But again, that's still.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm not trying to bash you or anything. Or try to come at you no type of way. For you to feel crazy or anything. I'm just talking to you as a 1-to-1. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, that's why I wanted to have this conversation because I feel like that's what we need to come to terms on. Like I understand. Listen, trust me. I understand you're very, very frustrated with everything that like they're putting you through, and I know you want to get this thing done and over with.
So let me ask you this: like, usually, how much do you charge to go to trial?
So how much do I charge to go to trial?
Usually,
based on what I told you, like the 7,500. But like I said, we can talk about that.
Yeah, cause I'm an honest person now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here.
And you did, and like I said, I think because remember like the first time we had met, I came to Joseph Conklin and he was asking me, "Oh, it's gonna be this much." I had said it's gonna be this much, and then if you ask me, "Oh, how much is gonna be to go to trial?" And I said it'll be like an additional to that. So like I didn't think there was gonna be an issue. I guess like going forward with that.
Correct.
Like I said, and I gave you like because I keep track of like everything that we do, like as far as like the phone calls, like like the jail visits, like I keep track of that.
Correct.
So like how today you asked me, oh, I want to see where my money's going. Okay, cool. Like so that's why I provided you that. And then like I guess like you said something like I guess like the extra stuff like you didn't ask for.
Okay, now I'm gonna clear up on that real quick. Because through messages maybe it was said the wrong way and took the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
But no, like pretty much like like as we spoke before, like when I was in jail at first.
Yeah.
At the time, I really want to just get this case over with. So I really want to do more of a speedy trial, or if the motion to dismiss didn't work, I just wanted to speedy trial it.
Okay.
So because I really want to just get everything out the way, before I even got out of jail. Because I wasn't trying to get out of jail and still be having this crazy case, this petty case still lingering over my head. I just didn't want this case lingering over my head. And so that's why, at first I kept speaking on it like, yeah, man, I'm ready to do a speedy trial even when I was in jail. Because you remember, I was supposed to go to trial that next week.
For what? For what?
For the case that you on right now. I was supposed to go to trial that following week. But, due to what, the guy said, to my son, I said that. Yeah. That's when he withdrew a week before I was supposed to go to trial. So I was supposed to go to trial that following week, after he withdrew off my case.
Mm-hmm.
So that was supposed to be a next week thing to go to court. Go to trial. And then at that now, even with the price thing, like I was telling you, like even the one my lawyer before that, he went to trial for me 4 different times. Matter of fact, 4 different times because it was 3 fleeings. So we went to trial now, and he charged me $5,000 per case. It might have been 5 and some change though, so it might have came out about the $6,000 to go to trial for each case, and that were 4 different cases. So in total, that was about 25 grand, 20 to 25 grand. Even with the price ratio. And so that's why I was trying to tell you, like, that's what made me kind of ask you, like, what has the money been going towards when you about the situation that we talked about?
Okay.
Yeah, because I thought the money was like to go towards, kind of getting through this process, and getting this over with.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I did it in 2 stages. Because let's just say, because I guarantee you would not have hired me if I said, hey, it's going to be $15,000 off rips for me to get rid of this case. You would have said, hell no, I don't want you. But how I did it was, like I said, if we can get this, because I said, when I looked at evidence, I was like, oh yeah, they ain't got shit on you. Like, let's see if I can get this thing dismissed.
But see, and that's another thing. And see, that's where we got confused at too also now. Because, now don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
At that point, going through that situation with the other attorney, getting off the case or whatever, I had all the evidence I had already. You remember, because we had that phone call when I was in jail. I told you I had all the evidence, and that's when, Michelle, she sent you over all the evidence that first time.
Yeah.
So I already knew what I was dealing with and all the evidence I was dealing with at first.
Mm-hmm.
I knew everything about that case. Because like I said, this is my 3rd, 4th time going through this. So I knew all the evidence and know what to look for and everything. So that's why I was kind of on you like that at first, even when I was incarcerated, by going to a speedy trial, because I knew what I was dealing with at the time. Okay. Now, if I had just, if I had hired you and I didn't know anything about the case and I didn't know nothing about my evidence or anything, then it would have been like, okay, but I already know what I'm dealing with a little bit,
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but then, like, let's say I don't know anything about your case though. Like, when you come in, I had to go through review all the body cam reports and all that stuff like that. And like I said, because like I said, I can take your word for it, but at the same time, I need to know everything from a defense perspective. Like how can we build like a defense for you? Because I think one of the first things I asked about was the security footage at your shop. Because I'm thinking like, okay, you have an alibi. Like if you was working on a bike or something around that time, yeah, okay, cool. Like we ain't got no case.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta like kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, you gotta trust me a little bit, because I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament to make this go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put myself in this predicament to make this go totally wrong. So it's like, mm-hmm. What I'm telling you is like you gotta listen to what I'm saying at the same time too a little bit, because like I know my cases. Like I really know my cases. Every case I went through, as I explained to you, even when we had visitation and stuff, you come and talk to me, I explained to you everything, So that's what I'm telling you. In this case, it's like it's really this really a no brainer. Like they just saying that you can just tell this whole case is thrown off, bro. Just like they still got my wallet, they not answering about that bike. Then this lady talking about something. I can't work on motors, like bro, like that's certain stuff that shouldn't be said. Like she can't like certain stuff should not be allowed to be said like that, bro. Like that's a job at the end of the day. A mechanic is a job. That's not riding on the street or illegally riding. So for her to say that, it's kind of like, because I'm not scared to go there. I'm really not scared to go to trial again, bro. I'm really not scared. Like, I know for a fact I'm not scared because of all the evidence they have. Like, y'all just saying a he say, she say thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know my case, bro. I'm telling you, I really know my case very good. I've been going through this for 5 years, bro. And I've been to trial 3-4 different times.
So I'm gonna ask you this. Since you, and I'm not trying to be funny at all. What would be your strategy going into? So we filed a speedy motion. What's the strategy?
Man, hey, AJ, at the end of the day, me and you have discussed strategies plenty of times that you came to visit me. We discussed like 3 different ways we could come at it. And all those ways was great ways. Because at the end of the day, they have to prove that I was on a bike. They have to actually prove I was on a bike, bro. Not just popping up to somebody's place of business saying that we seen you on a bike. At a shop that fix bikes. So you gonna say that you seen somebody riding a green dirt bike and you can come inside my shop and see 2-3 green dirt bikes and be like, oh yeah, that's one of the bikes that we seen that was illegally riding on the street. But y'all can't provide no type of body cam? That's crazy. 3-4 different cops that came to my shop and nobody had a body cam? And 2 that was riding in one car? What were they doing with their hands? They couldn't show body cam? They wasn't driving. They was a passenger and they still can't show body cam. I don't understand.
And I was gonna say something. So like that portion, the only reason why I wanted to at least get that is because that's gonna confirm one or 2 things. Because remember, one of the elements that they have to prove is that that you willfully failed to stop. And part of that is saying, Broward Sheriff's Office pull over. If that's on body cam, at least just the audio portion, then okay, great. But then if it's not, it's like, okay, so they can't even establish elements 1 and elements 2 of fleeing and looting. And so that's why I was pressed about at least trying to clear that up
With the IA reports.
And I get what you're saying. We're like, well, if they had it, they would have sent it over.
Man, AJ, tell me this now. If they had clear video of me fleeing and looting on the dirt bike on body cam and capturing me on video fleeing and looting, you don't think that's the first thing they would have sent?
Yeah, I know, but the thing is,
for a strong case.
I get that, but remember if they're riding in the car, it's not going to show how the body cams are positioned. Because I don't know if you saw part of the body cam footage, but when they're sitting in the car, outside your shop, it's not going to show what's going on outside unless they get out of the car.
But see, and that's the thing, AJ, I've been through that plenty of times too. That one of the trials I went through, it just showed the steering wheel with their body cam, just showed the straight steering wheel. While they sitting inside the car, allegedly chasing a person on a dirt bike. But guess what? That wasn't enough for the jurors. The jurors needed to see,
do you actually
operating a motor vehicle? And then at that, the jury, it's gonna sound very crazy that 4 or 5 different cops is so-called chasing a dirt bike, but nobody can't provide any type of body cam. And just like on my last case, bro, the guy said the officer snatched off his body cam just to catch a person fleeing and eluding on a bike. He pulled off his body cam while driving to show a person on a dirt bike fleeing. Pulled his body cam off while driving to record. So you know, that's what I'm trying. Like, it's kind of like I trust me, bro. You don't got to be scared for me, bro. I know you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. I'm just saying though, like when I go into something, I want to know every possible outcome. Like if they ask a question about something, I want to know the answer to it. If they bring up a certain piece of evidence, I want to know the answer to it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like I said, preparation is key, and you know that.
Correct. Cause you know to be honest, like bro, this case been down like 9-10 months old now, bro. And this is a case that I like, bro. Ever since I've been in jail, I've been going through this case, bro. And this case is, and you know that prosecutor, she doing a whole lot, like she I don't know, like she put up a tough fight for no reason, bro. Cause she really don't got nothing. And I know that for a fact. The worst of the worst, they could just say, oh, he violated pre-trial release because he was somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be at. But it's too late for that. Because those cases over with. That they allege that I violated for. So it's like, where's the fleeing at? Y'all talking about an ankle monitor. Where's the fleeing and looting?
But quick question, I'm going to ask you this. The GPS, I mean, like, what were you, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how can I ask this.
So yeah, man, I'm pretty sure I just heard this BS that this guy was talking, and y'all tell y'all the truth, it's like he sit there and talk like he know what he's talking about, like he sound real good, like he know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And as he mentioned, he's fresh out of law school. You feel me? So of course he could sit there and be like book smart about a lot of stuff, like as he sound like book smart, like oh they harassing you, they didn't really have a reason to go inside your shop and do all this and do that there, but it's like he's not hands-on. You feel me? Like, for example, I'm going to give y'all an example. For me, like, if I'm a mechanic, right? I could have went to school and never have touched a bike ever in my life. But I'm book smart about mechanics. Like, I know what a piston is. I know what valves is. I know what a head gasket is and stuff of that nature. You feel me? And then on the other hand, I could have just never have went to school and been fixing on bikes for 10 years straight and never been to school. But I'm hands-on. I'm hands-on about knowing how to break down bikes. Which one y'all think will be more better? The guy who just went to school, who never touched a bike before? Or the mechanic who just was fixing motors for 10 years straight? Y'all answer that. Same thing in this situation. This guy's he just been to school. You feel me? As y'all can see, he a younger guy. And I really put my trust in him. But that's why sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, bro. Because people play games, and I gave him a chance. You feel me? Because I really should have went with the lawyer who been a lawyer 30 years plus, to be honest. You feel me? I took a chance with him. So it's like, in his situation, he's just book smart. He talked real good, like he know what he doing, but he don't got his name don't hold no weight in the courtroom, bro. I'm just going to be real. His name don't hold no weight at all inside the courtroom. You feel me? He's never like really even been, I don't think he even been to like trial like that. Like I really played, bro. Like, and see, I couldn't help. I had to hire him, y'all, because I was in jail at the time, bro. You feel me? And I needed another lawyer ASAP because my other lawyer withdrew off my case because he made up some BS, you know, on me or whatever. And the judge, this biased judge that I have, he granted the motion for him to withdraw. You feel me? So it's like, you know, that whole court system thing, it really be crazy. You really got to know what you're doing. Like, you got to know what kind of motions to put in and everything. Like, to be honest, bro, I'm thinking about even, like, having my judge change, bro. I'm thinking about having my judge change because I've been in trial about three times with the same judge. So at that time, at this point, it's like he's being prejudiced towards me because I've been in trial with him 3 times. You feel me? And I'm not stupid, bro. That's prejudice. So at the end of the day, I could always put in a motion to have my judge changed out. You feel me? The whole courtroom, the prosecutor, the judge, I've been in trial with all of them 3 times, bro. So, you know, at this point, I'd rather have my judge switched out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pretty much, y'all, this guy's not hands-on with being a lawyer. He been selling me dreams for the last 8 months. I mean, yeah, 8 months, bro. Oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna get the case thrown out. This is not a case. They don't have this, they don't have that. So my thing, if they don't have this, they don't have that, why don't you doing your job, bro? Like, why you not moving yet? Like, you've been saying the same thing for 8 months. You haven't been doing nothing. The only thing you did was bring me a honey bun that was worth $10,000, bro, to me. That's the only thing you did for me, was bring me a honey bun while I was in jail. You haven't did anything else, bro. You haven't did anything else. You haven't put in really no motions. You put together this weak motion to dismiss that got denied by the judge. You feel me? If that's the case, I should stuck with my first lawyer from the beginning, bro. Well, the second one, not the one who became a judge, but the second one. I should stuck with the second one. I'm like, I had hair in my mouth. Yeah, I should step with my second one, bro, that I beat trial with. I'm crazy for even giving this guy a chance. And now this guy, he pretty much then kind of put in a motion to dismiss because he feel like me and him are not on the same page, which we are not on the same page, because you're not doing your job, bro. You're not doing your job. So me and him is not like, he's trying to say that me and him are he trying to say he putting a motion to dismiss because me and him are like what's that word he used? Well, me and him is pretty much in disagreement. You feel me? But at the end of the day, anybody would be in disagreement if, you know, their life on the line and you're not doing your job as an attorney. Of course, you think I'm just going to sit back and just, you know, when I know what's going on and you're not doing your job. It's been 8 months. You feel me? It's been 8 months. And then at that, it's like I've been on level 1, a level 1 ankle monitor for the last 3 months. You feel me? I've been on ankle monitor for 3 months now, y'all. House arrest ankle monitor for 3 months over an alleged dirt bike fleeing that they don't even have on body cam, or they don't even have no evidence of, or even no elements to prove that I was fleeing and looting on a dirt bike. Yeah, I'm on an ankle monitor, y'all. Been on an ankle monitor for 3 months now. Ankle monitor for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Been on an ankle monitor for 3 months, as y'all can see. You feel me? So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. This guy's not doing the job. And that's one of the first things he supposed to did was put in a motion for me to have, well, matter of fact, I'm not gonna say that. He supposed to been did that 3 months ago. Was supposed to have my ankle monitor adjusted where I can go out and, you know, do things instead of being confined to the house 24/7. You feel me? Instead, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He kept having excuses. Oh, and then when I talk to him, it's like he don't know what he's taught. Like, when I tell him something, y'all, like it's been times I had to tell him what type of motions to file and stuff. And then when I tell him, he got to go on Google, because that's what he do. He go on Google. He be like, hold on, let me look it up on Google. He looked it up on Google. I'm like, whoa, what kind of lawyer did I hire? Like, how did I play myself? Yeah, he go on Google, look it up. Oh, okay, then, okay, I see I could try to file this. I didn't know that. And it's like I'm telling this guy how to do his job. Why did I hire you for? Why did I pay you $10,000 for, bro? Why did you get paid $10,000 for? I don't understand. I could have went with a public pretender, a public defender, if that was the case. If I knew it was gonna come out like this. You feel me? So yeah, y'all, is like, this guy is like, I don't know. He's really he just playing dress up. You feel me? Cause from what I seen, you're not no real attorney, bro. You don't even have no weight inside the courtroom or nothing. They don't even know you. They don't even care to know you. Like, they just trying you, bro. You feel me? Like, that's really crazy to me, y'all. But yeah, this guy, you know, he pretty much, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, bro. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, bro. This is a crazy situation, bro. He supposed to got my ankle monitor adjusted 3 months ago when I first got out of jail, so I can be able to leave the house, y'all, and you know, do what I have to do. Instead, he didn't even know how to put in the motion to have my ankle monitor adjusted. He didn't even know how to put it on the calendar. Like, to put the motion on the calendar so it could be a date for me to go in front of the judge to have my ankle monitor adjusted, so he could tell the judge what's going on and that I need my ankle monitor adjusted so I can be able to leave the house and stuff. He didn't even know how to do that. The pretrial lady had to tell him how to do that. I'm trying to think, what kind of lawyer is you, bro? Like, you a waste of time. Now, the only thing I could say is that he came to see me, like, when I was in jail, he came to jail to see me, like, probably like 2 times a week. He came to see me just to talk to me. But my thing is, I'd rather you not come see me as much and actually do the job and get this case resolved. You don't have to come see me every day in jail, because it's like, at this point, it's like, I'm not your best friend, or, you know, we not roommates or nothing. Like, I'm not your father, or you not my father. I'm not your big brother. You feel me? You here to work. So it's like, why was you coming to see me like every 2 days? I'd rather you be doing the job. And that's another thing he tried to throw at me, because I asked him, I said, if y'all heard what I said? I asked him, I said, what did the money go towards? He barely can answer that. What did the money go towards, bro? Oh, it went towards, then he tried to hit me with, or it went towards with all the times I came to visit you in jail. But my thing is, I remember I told him, I said, bro, you don't have to keep coming to visit me downly every day in jail. I'd rather you get this case going. You feel me? I'd rather get the case going. Cause I remember I told him, bro, I was like, I want to put in a speedy trial motion. I want to put in, well, first I want to put in a motion to dismiss. He was playing like he didn't want to do that. I had to like beg him, force him, and get him to do that. Put in the motion to dismiss. Then when he put in that weak motion, he got denied. Then I told him to put in the motion for a speedy trial. He didn't want to do that. So that's where the problem started. I was telling him that put in the motion for a speedy trial. He keep talking about, because they talking about the IA reports, and bro, why you worry about the IA reports? We already got all of the, we have all the discovery that we need, bro. They sent over all the discovery, all of the body cam, the discovery, everything. Why you worry about the IA reports? They don't got nothing to do with what they sent over. That's their job. And then my thing, if they don't send over everything and it end up going to trial and they show a new piece of evidence or whatever, like a new piece of evidence they never presented or sent over to the attorney, that could be a mistrial out the gate. That'd be I know what I'm going through, y'all. I done been through this. I've been tried about 3 times, and I'm trying to tell this guy, which is not hands-on. I'm hands-on. I'm more hands-on than he hands-on. You feel me? Yeah, I'm more hands-on than him. It's like, bro, this is crazy, bro. So that's really what like the problem. He's not keeping his word. You feel me? He just dress up. One thing I noticed about this guy, he dressed up real fancy and come to court, real fancy and pretty suits and everything. But it's like you dressing up like you dressing up like you a Don King, but you not him. I'd rather you dress up and come in like army fatigue and be the best lawyer in the courtroom than come dressing like the best lawyer and you not the best lawyer. Cause you definitely not the best lawyer. You feel me? I'd rather you come dressing like a bum. You feel me? Dressing dirty and be the best lawyer in there than come dressing like you this big Malcolm X figure and your name don't even hold weight. Like they just like size you. But yeah, man, once again, y'all, you know what I'm saying? The judge agreed to, agree with my attorney to, withdraw from my case once again. You feel me? So at this point, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I already put in this motion, bro, to have this judge removed off my case because I've been feeling like he been prejudiced towards me. You feel me? I've been feeling like that. Even before trial, I've been feeling like that. So now I definitely feel like I got the grounds to have this guy removed because he's not gonna sit here and just because he feel grumpy, he not gonna try to ruin my life like that straight up. Because it's never gonna stop. You feel me? The V test never gonna stop. And I don't care how he feel, how the lawyer feel about it, the judge feel about it, prosecutors. I don't care. It's not gonna never stop. But yeah, man, y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think of this situation. You feel me? Let me know what y'all feel about me paying $10,000 for a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much what I paid for the honey bun. Because I enjoyed the honey bun that he brought me while I was in jail more than enjoying him, like being on my case, because he didn't do nothing for me. You feel me? I don't think I left out anything else. Did I leave out anything else? Yeah, oh yeah, another thing I left out, bro. Another thing. This guy, he pretty much like, he would ride his bicycle, I guess, y'all. He ride his bicycle because he ride like those fancy bicycles, like the little fast ones that they be wearing a little tight little athletic suits on with the helmet, with the little glasses. So he was out there riding his little bicycle, and I guess somebody tapped his tire out there because he was being a limit. He was probably in the way. Yes, I'm talking about my lawyer. And so when they tapped his tire, he flew off the bike and hit the ground. So I guess when he hit the ground, he got a little road rash or whatever. This guy told me, he was like, yeah, man, I just laid beside the road for almost 30 minutes hoping somebody just passed by and helped me. Bro, first of all, this is South Florida, bro. Nobody not going to stop and just get out their car and just put a pillow on your head. It's not going to happen, bro. You might well get up or call the ambulance and go to the hospital. Nobody not going to comfort you, bro. That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, this is like, you were probably in the way being a lemon, bro. You're probably in the way being a lemon. You probably swerved wrong. And then he was trying to kind of tell me, like, when the police got there, the police kind of being rude to him, like, bro, just get up, bro. Like, just get up. You're in the way. you're altering my traffic. You need to get on side the road somewhere, man. And he said the police weren't even trying to help him. Then he said, what about the people who did this to me? You know, is it cameras or anything? Because I'm trying to press charge. The police told that boy straight up, well, there's no cameras. Yeah, you're probably never going to find who did this to you. Like, the police told him that out the gate, bro. Like, yeah, you're not even going to find who did this to you, bro. And he was telling me, like, his heart was really hurt because, like, you know, the police kind of, like, didn't care that he got hit by a car. But, yeah, now he should know how I feel, you feel me? He should know how I feel. But, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's real crazy, though, y'all. But, yeah, man, y'all drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. But other than that, y'all already know the vibe, man. We're going to go from there.